Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dede Indasari, NPM 23411-026, and I'm from class MNG 23C. Before that presentation is material about population and sample. Population and sample is a comprehensive overview. And number one, understanding population is in research, a population refers to the entire group of individuals, objects, or events that share a common characteristic of interest to the researchers. This characteristic could be anything: age, income level, type of plant, etc. The population is the group from which the researchers wants to draw conclusion. Population can be large or small. They can be clearly defined or more ambiguous depending on the research question. And the next slide is defining a sample. Is a sample about a subset of the population selected of study, because it's often impractical or impossible to study an entire population. Researchers use samples to make inferences about the population as a whole. The goal is to select a sample that accurately reception the characteristic of the population. If the sample is not representative, the conclusions drawn from the research may be biased or incorrect. And the next slide is key difference between population and sample is feature, population, and samples. Size, large or small, but encompass all units smaller than the population. Representativeness, entire group, subset, a mean to represent the population. Data, parameters, true values. A statistic and demands based on samples. Generalizability, conclusion directly apply to the group. Conclusion inferred to the population. The next is sampling techniques. There are various methods for selecting a sample, broadly categorized as a probability and non-probability sampling. And the next, probability sampling is every member of the population has a non-zero chance of being selected. Examples include simple random samplings, stratified sampling, and cluster sampling. This approach is preferred as it increases the likelihood of a representative sample. And the next, non-probability sampling is the probability of selection for each member of the population is unknown. This is often used when probability sampling is impractical or impossible. Examples include confidence sampling, purposive sampling, and snowball samplings. While easier to implement, this method carries a higher risk of bias. And the next, importance of sample size. The size of the sample is crucial. A large sample generally leads to more precise estimates of population parameters. Recording sample error. However, the optimal sample size depends on factors such as the population size, the desired level of precision, and the variability within the population. So, last presentation with me. Conclusion is understanding the concept of population and sample is fundamental to conduction sound research. Choosing an appropriate sampling method and sample size is critical for obtaining valid and relevant results that can be generalized to the population of interest. Okay, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.